Hi all, and welcome to the video. And this one, it's the new server, day 9. So, as you can see, there's a slight change on this character. Yes, it's his weapon, in fact. Well, one of them. I have another one here, Gamma Ejector. Yes, we actually managed to get it last night. Yes, we did. Thank you very much, Rob, and your 119 pet. Rather nice. I have spent the last hour or so messing around getting tokens, and I'm pretty close to 100 now. 98 I've actually got. People have been asking about blitzing, so I am going to do a very quick blitz again. I'm level 45 now, so I'm going to go all the way to there. Request mission, let's check the quality. 58, we can go a bit better. $67, yeah, that'll do. Let's try and get one in bliss. There we go. That's, I think, inside of bliss. So let's accept that. Won't get a token for doing this. In order to get a token, you need to complete the mission. Yes, you do. I have been faffing around, and people have been asking, what have you been doing? What do you mean by Unigine engine? Well, if you watched the previous video about fixing, in inverted commas, the new engine, I used the secret world. So the only step that's a little different is, instead of the secret world, when you search for Unigine demo 4.0 and try Anarchy online with that. I mentioned it last time as well. And I think our door is here. So yeah, the Foreman's was interesting, let's say. Oh god, mech dogs. Forgot to give myself a short hot as well. Oh well, lock door. Ah, there we go. 26k. That easy. Unfortunately, tokens are not that easy. Now, the speculation at the moment is that we will be getting another level increase this Friday for 60. But we don't know. We don't know. It's speculation at best. Yes, it is. What was the reward from that? This has been my haunt for a while. As you can see, there's a guy just by the Wampa on the way back to Avalon who will eventually talk to me. Yeah, he's a bit buggy, but yeah. There you go, and I don't need that. There you go. Sold it. Now, normally I've done 4 or 5 missions, and that comes off rather better. What I want to do is go and get some parts for the shoulder pads quests, because in the amount of time it takes, I think I can actually get I can get more tokens faster. If that makes sense. As you can see, people still healthily hanging around in old Athen, rolling missions from there, which you can do. There's no hard and fast rules for it. I just found that if I go all the way out to Avalon and roll back to Bliss, I do a little better. Yes, I do. So, yeah, it's a bit of a strange time of day to be playing, but I had the time available to do so. So I am. So you're starting to see people going back to their old haunts. Storm is no exception. I don't know if there's anyone here at the minute. It doesn't look... Oh, yes, there is. There you go. People that don't want to lose their pets. There's Rob. And there you go. That, I think, is his heel pet. There's Walter, 119. Very nice. And they've got Sally, 55. And that one at 62. Honest trader. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, they're staying logged in as to not lose the bloody pet. Oh, I also got that cluster. What was it? Nano resist. The gammas are nice, and I have 2, but I can't equip both. Reason being, that I have 67 in multi-range and 20 IP left. They have a multi-range requirement, which is ridiculous. 495. Yeah. When the highest stat on the weapon is 278. Yes, indeed. They are slow, but they do hit rather hard. Quite pleased with that anyway. Let's GTFO to where we're going. Hunt for the robot parts. I don't like Wailing Wastes for hunting the robot parts. Traditionally, that is where I would always go. However, not so much these days, because with there being a daily out there for certain parts, those parts have been added to the loot table on the mobs out there. Because they've been added, you're pooling from a larger database than you are from the ones in other areas. Now, the guys outside the Trash King are particularly good, but they are camped to hell at the moment. Yes, they are. I did a quick check, and this sleeve you can't actually... Not that, it's the shoulder pad. You can't actually get a second sleeve, even though it's simply no drop and not unique. The problem is if you go back and talk to the little Atrox guy in the middle of ICC, he refuses to... well, he tells you to go knock Azzy around again, but that's it. He won't actually do anything else. He won't give you the quest. You don't get a mission popping up in here. So, yeah. There we go, 563 burst. I know these are grey, but I've been trying this out in self-level missions, and it's not bad. In fact, I hit one of the security guards in the subway for over 500 with it. But you do get a bit of randomness with the damage, because the range is quite a bit sort of, yeah, there you go, 14 to 215. It's a Rubicar weapon, basically. Oh, nice. 2 drops straight away. Hi, this is Editing Cal. And I'm including some footage from the Foremans that we did last night when we got the Gamma. You can see them with Rob. I think that's Booty on R. We made our way down pretty slowly, to be honest. Just killing everything in our way. Looting, you know, anything that was remotely useful. And making it through each gate in turn. Bio room was pretty easy up until this point. Even the bio guys weren't too much of a problem, even with, you know, our limited resources. However, once you get here to these guys, the shadow mutants, then things get a bit nasty. You can see there how hard they can hit. Way over 200, 300 normally. Quite a lot of the time, and even the pets were taking a little bit of a beating. It was fairly dicey. These guys, the weirdies, I don't know what they have got a name, but yeah, toxic, fat belly, sticky arm blokes. Got through those, blitzed through the room because it all went a bit Pete Tong, and I ended up on here. If you manage to get up on the computer, you're fairly safe, but there's a guard down there. See the security officer? So what I do is jump down, he will follow, take him around this side and jump on this machine. See there? And he resets. Now, you need to get past the other guards, ow, and get up here, ow again. He's still hitting, but you can heal back up, as you can see. And once he was reset, then you've got to chance it, come down, click on the teleporter. You can see it's a long time waiting to be hit. And we were in to the main section. And then, obviously, we had to wait for the rest of the team to make their way down, because unfortunately, yeah, like I say, it all went a bit wrong before that bio room. We killed the boss on the bridge, and he had a respawn come up behind us, which was very hard to deal with without, well, with what we had with us. Then we kind of moved on, and Gamma. Oh yeah. Yeah, we picked up all the other bits, the key cards, the everything else. So immediately threw it on. You saw the kind of damage I was doing before, the, you know, like double digit, and that was about it against these level 80 bodyguards. But as soon as I got this on, oh yeah, now you're talking. Yeah, highest burst I've had is about 1k. So yeah, it varies quite a bit because the damage rate, the damage numbers are fairly spaced out. You can see there 14 to 215 versus, I think I put it back in the bank so I can't compare. Yeah, I think I did. Some of the others, like the OFAB stuff, it has a lot tighter damage. In fact, all the Shadowlands sort of stuff needs that more, but we don't have Shadowlands yet. The second we do, I think for this guy I would want a Perennium. Yes, I would. A Beamer. And a lot of soldiers will probably, for PVM stuff, go for a Perennium Blaster. Because it is a pretty good weapon, all told. Depends at what level they release the Shadowlands. So yes, killing grey mobs. Some of you might have looked at the how much cash I've got there. That is simply doing those blitz missions. Yes, it is. Nearly 1.5 million at, well, 26k, 28k a mission increments. Yeah, it's taken quite a few days, which is why I haven't been making as many videos. Simply because, well, you know, watching me run around missions constantly is probably not the most interesting thing I could create in terms of a video, so I simply haven't. Yes, indeed. You can see there, you get little odd low ones like 81, but that's no lower than it was before with the OFAB weapon. These are difficult to get, and most of the difficulty is getting to the mobs that drop them. The mobs that drop them, the security guard guys, or bodyguards, isn't it? Not security guards, yeah, bodyguards. They're not difficult with a fairly reasonable team. What is difficult is getting to them. You've got to get through the shade guys, and yeah, they're fairly tough. Yes, they are. The reason I want to get more creds is if we do get level 60, then I want to get level 125 implants, and that's going to cost roughly 3 mil in credits just to buy them. Ooh, there's live metal. Do not aggro that guy. Your life will become very interesting for a very short period of time and then end. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so these mobs, really, really easy to kill now. They're only like level 20s, etc., and we're a level 45. Skills-wise, after doing the reset, as you can see, I'm 1 point off. I don't know how I managed that. I got something wrong in my calculations, but I'm 1 point off from the better heal, which needs 231, which is kind of a shame, but hey, stuff happens. There you go, 500 burst, 200 hit. Also hits for radiation damage as well, which is pretty nice. But you can see how much quicker we're getting through these guys than we were previously. Which is what we want. We don't want to be here all day with this, if we can help it. So yeah, I've also gotten the fixer grid, which I mentioned last time, and a quick meat, although it is only self. I can't cast the better one. There are people that can. Grid armor has been dropping. I am thinking about it, but it's people are asking a lot of money for it on this server. I mean, if it was the price they're asking on the other server, it would just be chump change. I wouldn't even bat an eyelid at spending it. In fact, if I saw one on GMI, a disc for that much, I'd probably buy it and resell it. Being perfectly honest, I'd flip the damn thing for the price they're asking here. I've seen anywhere between 4 and 8 mil, which if I was on, you know, 6-7 hours a day, every day, would equate to about 3 or 4 days worth of rolling missions for me. Now, there are guys that can make money a lot quicker than that, and they're doing the monster parts and converting them into blood plasma, but they're doing quality 100 blood plasma on an NT. So they're going out, kiting a huge bunch of mobs, banking a ton of pool, and then converting all the loot into money effectively, which is the way we did it back in the day. And as we're on a new server, that's the way we're doing it now. Now, what's different on this server is the ability to have several tombs as a kind of main. And a lot of the reason for that is on the old server. We've already been around the block a few times, so we have the money and resources available to make that fairly painless. But here on the 2019 server, we do not. No, we don't. We have to kind of mediate that a little bit. So I'm kind of focusing on the fixer for now because he's so good at blitzing missions. I've got lost in a mission after picking up the item, and rather than just die trying to find a way out, I've just meeped. So, yeah, there is that. How many parts do I need now? I can almost remember the order they go together in now. That's how silly it's gotten. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The average damage is much, much higher. Already got. I'm just wondering if I've got any other parts back in the bank, because I did a bit of a clear out earlier on. Trying to do missions and going, oh god, my inventory's full. And I've got one of those weird, you know, blank spaces in my inventory. You know, inventory, whichever you prefer. Stop arguing about it, it doesn't matter. That you only get, I seem to get it on tunes I blitz with more than anything else. I don't know why. Whereby you looks like you've got a space left, or you know, possibly 3 or 4 spaces left, but that you get the message that your inventory is full. You have to like empty your inventory, collapse it down to the absolute minimum, and do it again or something. I can't remember exactly how it is you fix it, but you don't have to go as drastically as deleting prefs, etc. But yeah, that's been a glitch for a while. God, level 34. Okay, so I think we've got everything. If I can remember the sequence. Where did it? And finally... Yay! Awesome. So now then, let's use our instantaneous encoding. Well, it's not actually, it's reckless digitization. Not quite the same thing. Instantaneous encoding is the same thing, but pulls the whole team out. Yes, it does. Right, okay. Heal up, and... Oh yeah. That's a beautiful sight, isn't it? Right, Doctor. Nearest one for him is there, I think. Autumn Valley. Is the one? No, that is about the nearest. It's not actually all that much nearer, is it? But it is a little bit nearer. Right, as soon as we do this, we'll go pull a regular mission and see how we do with the gamma. This should give me 100. The next token board is 120, and the one after that is 250. So there's plenty of work to be getting on with. Yes, there is. But yeah, having mobility on Rubicar, certainly helpful. Yes, it is. Okay. Need to go through the quest dialogue one more time. I've done this quite a few times. Goodbye, sir. Right. Talk to him again. I have something for you. Again. It's like the 8th one of these I've given him. There we go. So, 20k. Not to be sneezed at. 99. 101. But yeah, there's no clicky for it. Just tells me that. But the next couple of boards are pretty nice. Yes, they are. Right. Let's head back to Avalon. This is rather like every other beta test I've ever been on, where the pet classes charge ahead of everybody else, because effectively they're the only people with access to their weapons. Them and MAs. But of course, with an MA, you need to be able to heal any damage you get. Whereas with a much higher level pet, that's not the case. Only the pet needs to survive, and the pet has a lot more HP than an average player who's 40 levels lower than it. But that soon changes once things open up. So obscure as it may sound, pet classes are actually a bit of a win on a microcosm server like this one. But that soon changes. Okay, 67 might be a bit hard. We are going for tokens, so let's drop down to self-level. And once again, let's try and get something nice in Bliss. Just for a change, let's go to West Athen. The other thing I like doing while I'm here is instead of using the Wampers, you'll probably see this guy do it in a second. No, they've not bothered, which is unusual. What floor is that? Okay. Floor 1. It's a bit of a crap spot that it drops you at, but hey. We do have a Yalm. So yeah, the whole getting around thing is certainly a lot easier. Okay, somewhere around here, like maybe there. But quicker than all that Wampa hopping. Yes, it is. Okay, so make sure we has buffs running. These mobs will be my level, possibly higher. I don't know if I'll need the short hot. I certainly needed it in the Foreman's dungeon, that's for sure. Okay, and we need to hit 100% in here to have any chance of getting a token. No, I don't need it. Tormented roller rat, die. It's a little dark, I think, for the video. Yeah, that should do. If only I'd invested into making blood plasma, eh? Novice OT Assassin. What debuff have you got for me? Oh, that was low. Oh, and a root! Yeah, I'm full ag. So I am actually asking for trouble. However, so are they. They're not that much higher, like one level higher. Which, you know, in a self-level mission is pretty typical. Counted one of the programs, though. Buckler, they can sell quite well on occasion. Yeah. It's all stuff that'll sell, so, you know, bring a bag. Another assassin. Oh, that was a weak burst. Delay the inevitable. That's my trick. How much does that actually slow me down? That's quite a lot. If it does what it says on the tin. SMG, weaponsmithing, and one-hand edged. There's a useful implant. Nano Architect. Yes, the brown mission thing is a thing. Really? Really? All these debuffs. It's almost like they don't want me here. Yes, evil debuffs. Be gone. Pistol, SMG... Yeah, okay. We can sell that. Of the bear. What's that one? Ooh, nice. Bit of extra damage. That I'm wasting. Opening chests. There's another one there, but I can't remember what Firefly is. Oh, that's a bit more like it. And if you're wondering about frame rate, this should help. There you go. That should be visible on the video as well. Right, while you're busy dying, I'm going to open this. Eh. No. It'll sell. Getting a lot of implants, as you've noticed. Glad I bought a bag, that's all I can say. Okay, I can hear another rat. There she is. Roller Rat Matriarch. They drop, like royal something blood, but I'm not sure what you do with it. I can't remember. Made noise even when it was dead. I think they used, was it an elk or something like that? Was actually used for that sound. Gets used in other games as well, so some people go, oh my god, they've used the thing from Anarchy, and it's like, well, it's actually an animal and sped up maybe, but it does sound very animalistic though. Yeah, this stuff here, Roller Rat Queen Blood, can't remember what it's actually used for. Can you do a bio thing on it? Something? I don't know. Yeah, I need to start using the bag, don't I? Yes, we do. We're on 50%. This felt painfully slow with the illegal OFAB at this level. It was really quick. I mean, don't forget, I put that weapon on at level 10, so it's just nice to have something different, to be perfectly honest. Okay, over there I can see the object I am here to get. But we're nowhere near on percentage yet. Gotta get a few more mobs down. You can see there, the reward for this isn't too shabby, it's still 18k. And I'm here getting tokens, so what the heck. I do find the ones to West Athen seem a little smaller than the ones in Bliss, which works for me when it comes to just completing a mission for the token. Yes, it does. Okay, what debuff has he got for me? I don't need nano-resist at low levels. Okay, just get your ass debuffed, rooted and nuked. Has this got, yeah, it's got an init debuff on it, which for me means I got like -5 init. What can you do? Anything? Ooh, barrel. Yeah. They don't even sell for very much, those. Which is kind of annoying. Oh, you spotted me, did you? Have some of that. Is she going to actually heal herself, I wonder? Newton pellet. You need that for cast armor, I think. Which I wouldn't mind. It's quite good looking armor. It's just not up to much by some of the other stuff we're getting. But it does look cool. They don't actually sell for much. Wolf, what have we got this time? Ooh, that should make things a little faster. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I can feel the difference. Damn, he got me on Quench Anger. Has that nerfed my buff? Nope, I still have quite a bit in there. I just need much, much more. Like so. Yeah, I know I didn't loot him. Oh my god! Up effects face in the camera. can remember being about this level on my very first character, the original Kalos, before there was even a Kalos 2. Nanomage Advi with IP in all the wrong places, and yeah. Ooh, deprived skills, instruction disc. Okay, we're 100%. He was so gimpy, couldn't even fight one of those roller rats. And 103, and I'll take it. And oh, inventory full. Well, I know what will be worth more. There we go. Right, let's get some of this sold. See how much we've actually made. Doesn't really matter which store that you sell to, which is, oh, there we go. It's like, which one of these doors leads back to the main corridor? And we're relatively handy for this shop, so let's use it. Now, if you've got a trader, obviously it's going to be better for that. There is one other thing I want to show you before I end this video, and it's kind of a infomercial, if you will. Right, so that's 11k from the loot. Yes, it is. Right, I'm going to go park this guy where he belongs. Yes, indeed. Oh, I'm flying there, aren't I? I don't need to. I could just grid out. But you know what? Why not? There you go, you see. Instruction disc, grid armor, Mark 1. I've seen Mark 2 going for sale as well. Guessing they were doing diners for that. Right, let's park this guy up. Okay, now, this guy is my Omni-Tune. Oh my god, he's made an Omni-Tune. Join our own... No, look. Med Mule. Yeah, you know what this guy's for. Look at his inventory. Now, I have seen people... Now, this guy took me 15 minutes to make and get to level 5. I kid you not. That's all he did. And I've seen people trying to sell med suits on the 2019 server for like 100k. One guy was trying to get $1 million for one. You know, kind of ridiculous, guys. Spend 20 minutes, you know, even if it takes an hour, you roll one of these and then like 1, 2, suit, boots, gloves, and pants. Okay, it's a skirt, but who cares? Wear a skirt. So all of that. 4,703 credits. Yeah. So I'm going to decline that there. But I just wanted to pass that along. That, you know, maybe someone's ripping you off with that. Don't. Just make an Omni ult if you're not playing an Omni character and just go buy one. I mean, you saw how much we made from that mission loot, etc. I'm just checking if they've got any Kerns in here. Nope. OT Cairns, not in this one. Never mind. So yeah, bit of public information. Now, using the Unigine engine, and apparently, in effects, I have liquid animation, simple clouds, and ground shadows turned off. Fog on normal. We head back to the middle of town. I don't know if this will work or not. But, apparently this helps with some more stability, but what I've noticed is that on the 2019 server, stability isn't the catchphrase here. No, it's a little bit, yeah. Okay, it's got to end. Okay, let's try Rome. Now, this is a much bigger deal on the live server going to Rome, because that's where the daily mission guy is. Boom. Here we are in Rome. Rome Red, in fact, I think. Yeah. And this is where a lot of people have to run back and forth from to get to. And the water still looks perfectly fine. You can still see the little fish swimming in there, etc. You could even jump in and have a swim yourself. But let's head back. Still alive. Try it again. See if I can get it to crash. Now, normally, with water animation enabled, you'll be crashed about now. Getting really annoyed. But yeah, so it's not 100%, but it's better. Cool ship, dude. Not sure what it's doing. So yeah, that was it. Little infomercial infomercial at the end there. Mainly just, hey, look, you know, it's not all as terrible as you might think. No, it isn't. Let's go back to trade. So I've got this guy handy for the next time I need a med suit. So yeah, don't go paying out money. Just roll an Omniol. Took me literally 15 minutes to get him to this point. And yeah, you know, it's not hard, is it? It's just wearing whatever the hell he picked up. Someone else was saying they had tokens on a token board that was for Froob players. So what they've done, I think, is equip the token board they have without actually clicking it first. I don't know. I'm not sure what they did. But if you go to a basic shop, I don't know where anything is in Omniland. I'm not an Omni. I'm a clam. I'm a clammer. Where are we? Yeah, but if you get a basic board and then click on it, it will turn into a paid board if you have a paid account. Yes, it will. Is there a basic shop vendor somewhere? I don't know. Is that one? I know nothing. I really don't know anything over on this side. On the dark side, as I say. Yeah, but yeah, you just buy the Froob one, click it, it turns into a paid one. If you're paid. So anyway, I shall leave it there, and I'll just say bye for now.